In the depths of an untamed wilderness, a creature has remained hidden from the prying eyes of science for 7 long decades. This elusive animal, shrouded in mystery, defies every rule of evolution we thought we knew. But it's not just its rare form that has left experts stunned. It's its eyes, haunting, unmatched, and raising more questions than answers. These otherworldly orbs challenge our very understanding of nature itself. For 70 years, whispers of sightings have echoed through local villages, unconfirmed and dismissed. Hunters spoke in hushed tones of eerie glowing eyes piercing the darkness, while zoologists scoffed, relegating such tales to the realm of folklore. Yet, the creature remained unseen by science, a phantom dancing on the edges of our reality. Then, on a moonless night in the dense forest, a single camera trap captured what many thought impossible, a silhouette both familiar and alien. Its body hints at a lineage we can almost grasp, but those eyes, they refuse classification, defying our attempts to categorize and understand. As authorities scramble to make sense of this discovery, curiosity ignites like wildfire. How did this being manage to evade discovery for so long? And why has it chosen to reveal itself now, after decades of silence? The first credible sighting dates back to 1955. Near a remote mountain range shrouded in mist and legend, a seasoned hunter, his hands trembling as he recounted his tale, described reflective, vertical slit eyes unlike any known mammal. His words, though met with skepticism, planted the seed of a mystery that would grow for generations. Government officials, eager to quell public imagination, dismissed these reports as simple misidentification. Wolverines, they said, their voices tinged with forced certainty. Nothing more than wolverines seen in poor light. But those who had witnessed the creature knew better. They had seen something that defied explanation, something that made even the bravest souls question what lurks in the shadows. Indigenous folk stories, passed down through centuries, speak of a night stalker with a gaze unnervingly human-like. These tales, once dismissed as superstition, now take on new significance. Could the ancients have known something we've forgotten? In 2023, a wildlife NGO, driven by curiosity and armed with advanced technology, set camera traps near caves high above the tree line. Their goal, to capture evidence of elusive mountain wildlife. What they recorded would shake the foundations of zoology. At precisely 2 a.m., one camera sprung to life, capturing motion and a pair of luminous eyes that seemed to glow with an inner fire. The footage, grainy and brief, nonetheless sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Here, at last, was proof that something extraordinary stalked these remote peaks. As experts pore over every frame, physical features emerge that hint at an unknown species, possibly related to mustelids. Yet, for all its seeming familiarity, crucial pieces of the puzzle remain maddeningly out of reach. No footprints mar the soil where it treads, no scat betrays its diet, no tissue samples offer up their genetic secrets. Perhaps most baffling of all is the creature's apparent ability to vanish into narrow cave fissures, defying our understanding of its size and form. How can something that moves like a solid being slip through cracks barely wide enough for a human hand? Biologists, their voices hushed with a mixture of excitement and trepidation, whisper that this may be more than just a new species. Could we be looking at a living fossil, a creature that time forgot, preserved in the isolation of these remote mountains? As night falls and the forest comes alive with unseen movements, we're left to ponder a chilling question. What would it mean if this creature isn't a monster, but a missing link? A being that bridges the gap between what we know and what we've yet to discover about the natural world? The implications are staggering. If such a creature can exist, undetected for decades in a world we thought we had mapped and cataloged, what else might be out there? What other secrets does the wilderness hold, waiting to be revealed? As we delve deeper into this mystery, ethical questions begin to surface. Do we have the right to pursue this creature, to drag it into the light of scientific scrutiny? Or should we respect its decades of solitude, allowing it to remain a legend, whispered around campfires but never truly known? The hunt for answers continues. Driven by an insatiable human curiosity, teams of researchers comb the mountainsides, their equipment humming with potential. Yet for every step forward, the creature seems to recede 2 steps further into myth. Local communities find themselves divided. Some welcome the attention and potential economic boost that comes with scientific expeditions and curious tourists. Others warn of disturbing the natural order, of awakening forces better left dormant. As the sun sets on another day of searching, casting long shadows across the rugged landscape, we're left to wonder, are we on the brink of a discovery that will rewrite textbooks? Or are we chasing shadows, projecting our hopes and fears onto the unknown? The creature's eyes, those haunting, inexplicable orbs that defy our understanding, become a metaphor for the limits of human knowledge. They stare back at us from the darkness, challenging our assumptions and reminding us of how little we truly know about the world around us. In the end, perhaps the greatest mystery isn't the creature itself, but what its existence says about us, our need to classify, to understand, to bring order to the chaos of nature. As we stand on the precipice of potential discovery, we must ask ourselves, are we ready for the answers we seek? And more importantly, are we prepared for the questions those answers might raise? The forest grows quiet as night deepens, but somewhere out there, unseen eyes watch, patient, ancient waiting. The creature that lived hidden for 70 years continues to baffle science, its very existence a testament to the enduring mystery of our world. And so, as we close another chapter in this ongoing saga, we're left with a final, haunting question. If such a creature can remain hidden for so long, what else might be out there, just beyond the reach of our understanding? The answer, like the creature itself, remains elusive, challenging us to look deeper, to question more, and to never stop exploring the wild, untamed corners of our world. In the depths of an ancient forest, where shadows dance and whispers echo, a legend has persisted for generations. For 70 long years, science dismissed it as mere folklore, a figment of overactive imaginations. But now, in a twist that has left researchers stunned, the elusive creature has finally revealed itself to the world, and what they discovered has shaken the very foundations of our understanding of evolution and perception. As the first images flickered across computer screens in a dimly lit laboratory, a collective gasp filled the room. It wasn't the creature's fur or its size that left scientists speechless, it was its eyes, glowing with an otherworldly intensity. They seemed to pierce through the darkness, reflecting infrared light in a way that defied explanation. These weren't just the eyes of a nocturnal predator. They were something entirely new, something that challenged everything we thought we knew about biological adaptation. The footage, captured by hidden cameras deep in the wilderness, showed a creature moving with uncanny grace through pitch-black terrain. But it was the close-up shots that truly captivated researchers. The eyes, disproportionately large for its skull, dominated nearly 40% of its facial structure. No known nocturnal predator possessed eyes of such magnitude or with such peculiar properties. As scientists pored over the data, more questions emerged than answers. Microscopic scans of the creature's eyes revealed a structure unlike anything seen before in land mammals. The expected tapetum lucidum, the reflective layer responsible for the signature eyeshine of nocturnal animals, was conspicuously absent, yet somehow, these eyes glowed with an intensity that surpassed even the most adept night hunters. For samples, painstakingly collected from the forest floor, only deepened the mystery. Genetic analysis revealed a pigment unknown to any existing database, a color that seemed to absorb and reflect light in ways that defied conventional understanding. Was this the key to the creature's extraordinary vision? But the enigma didn't end there. As researchers reviewed hours of footage, they noticed something truly astonishing. The creature appeared to detect and track moving lights even in the densest fog, navigating effortlessly through conditions that would render most animals blind. This led to a chilling hypothesis. Could these eyes perceive wavelengths of light far beyond the visible and infrared spectrum? Indigenous peoples of the region had long spoken of this being in hushed tones, referring to it as the seer of the unseen. For centuries, their stories were dismissed as superstition. Now, faced with irrefutable evidence, scientists found themselves grappling with the possibility that ancient wisdom held more truth than they had ever imagined. The search for analogous eyes in nature led researchers to the most unexpected of places, the crushing depths of the ocean. Deep-sea creatures, evolving in a world of perpetual darkness, had developed extraordinary visual adaptations. But to find such eyes on a land mammal, it challenged everything we thought we knew about evolutionary pressures and environmental adaptation. As news of the discovery spread, it sparked a frenzy of speculation and debate within the scientific community. Biophysicists proposed theories of bioluminescent retinal cells, a concept previously thought impossible in mammals. Others wondered if the creature's eyes might hold the key to unlocking new realms of optical science, potentially revolutionizing everything from night vision technology to our understanding of light itself. Yet with each new revelation came a sobering realization. This creature, hidden from the world for so long, now faced the full glare of human curiosity. Wildlife experts cautioned against overzealous research, fearing that our desire to unravel its secrets might inadvertently lead to its destruction. The ethical dilemma loomed large. How do we balance the pursuit of knowledge with the preservation of a species that has managed to evade us for 7 decades? As the sun sets on another day of research, casting long shadows across laboratory floors, scientists find themselves confronting a question that goes beyond biology and delves into the very nature of perception itself. Could the eyes of this enigmatic creature hold the secret to senses we never imagined possible? What other marvels might be hiding in the shadows, just beyond the reach of our understanding? The footage plays again, those haunting eyes glowing in the darkness. They seem to stare back at us, challenging our assumptions, daring us to look deeper. In their otherworldly gaze lies a reminder of how little we truly know about the world around us, and how much wonder still awaits discovery. As night falls and the forest comes alive with unseen activity, one can't help but wonder, what other secrets are out there, watching us from the darkness? And are we ready for the truths they might reveal? The mystery of the creature with the impossible eyes continues to unfold, a testament to the enduring power of nature to surprise and humble us. It serves as a stark reminder that even in an age of unprecedented scientific advancement, there are still wonders in this world that defy explanation, creatures that challenge our understanding of what is possible. As researchers work tirelessly to unravel the secrets of these extraordinary eyes, they find themselves on the cusp of a new frontier in biological and optical science. The potential applications are staggering, from revolutionary night vision technology to groundbreaking treatments for visual impairments. But with each new discovery comes a renewed sense of responsibility. How do we study and learn from this creature without disturbing the delicate balance that has allowed it to thrive in secrecy for so long? The ethical debates rage on in scientific circles and beyond. Some argue that the potential benefits to humanity justify intensive research, while others caution against interfering with a species we barely understand. The creature's ability to perceive beyond our known spectrum of light raises profound questions about the nature of reality itself. What might this being see that we cannot? And how might that change our understanding of the world around us? As the research continues, one thing becomes increasingly clear. This discovery is more than just a biological curiosity. It's a humbling reminder of the vast unknowns that still exist in our world. A call to approach nature with reverence and wonder rather than conquest and exploitation. The eyes that defy logic continue to watch from the shadows, silent sentinels of a world beyond our perception. They challenge us to look deeper, to question our assumptions, and to remain open to the possibility that there are still marvels in this world that we have yet to imagine. As we stand on the brink of this new frontier, one question echoes in the minds of scientists and dreamers alike. What other impossibilities are out there, waiting to be discovered? And when we find them, will we have the wisdom to learn from them without destroying the very magic that makes them so extraordinary? The story of the creature with the impossible eyes is far from over. It's a mystery that continues to unfold, a reminder that in the vast tapestry of life on Earth, there are still threads of wonder waiting to be unraveled. And as we peer into those otherworldly eyes, we can't help but feel that we're looking not just at a biological marvel, but at a window into the unknown, a glimpse of the mysteries that still await us in the shadows of our world. In the depths of an ancient forest, where shadows dance and whispers echo, a legend has persisted for generations. A creature, unseen by human eyes for 7 decades, has finally emerged from the mists of time. But as we peer into its otherworldly gaze, we find ourselves confronted with a mystery that defies explanation. For years, tales of this elusive being have circulated among local communities, passed down through hushed conversations and fireside stories. Eyewitness accounts spoke of fleeting glimpses, of eyes that seemed to glow with an unearthly light. Yet, for all the whispers and rumors, concrete evidence remained frustratingly out of reach, until now. As the first images of this enigmatic creature flicker across our screens, we are left with more questions than answers. Its eyes, captured in startling clarity, defy all known laws of biology. They shimmer with an intensity that seems to pierce the very fabric of reality, challenging our understanding of evolution and perception. But what exactly are we looking at? Is this a remnant of a long-lost species, somehow surviving on the fringes of our world? Or could it be something far more complex, a hybrid born from the unlikely union of disparate genetic lines? Some even whisper of darker possibilities, of clandestine experiments conducted far from prying eyes. The creature's behavior only deepens the mystery. Solitary and elusive, it moves through the forest with a grace that speaks of deep intelligence. Its every action seems calculated, deliberate. It watches us even as we struggle to catch a glimpse of it, those mesmerizing eyes following our every move. One can't help but wonder, did we drive this being into hiding? Or is it concealing itself for reasons we have yet to fathom? As researchers prepare to embark on an unprecedented expedition to capture live footage of this extraordinary animal, the scientific community finds itself divided. Conservationists voice urgent concerns about the creature's unknown population, fearing that habitat loss may push it to the brink of extinction before we can even begin to understand its significance. Others point to more sinister explanations for the creature's unique ocular adaptations. Whispers of nuclear contamination echo through academic halls, with some theorizing that exposure to radioactive materials may have triggered mutations beyond our current comprehension. Geneticists, meanwhile, propose a different origin story. They suggest that this being may be the result of an improbable crossbreeding between a wildcat and an ancient mustelid, creating a lineage unlike anything seen before in the natural world. But not all theories remain grounded in the realm of conventional science. Paranormal researchers claim that the creature's gaze possesses psychic-like qualities, able to communicate thoughts and emotions without a single sound. Local elders go even further, insisting that those otherworldly eyes have foretold natural disasters, serving as a silent warning system for impending calamities. As the debate rages on, wildlife officials propose a bold new approach. They suggest deploying drones equipped with cutting-edge spectral cameras, hoping to gather more concrete evidence without disturbing the creature's natural habitat. It's a delicate balance, the desire for knowledge weighed against the risk of intrusion. For geneticists, the potential discovery of new ocular genes represents a tantalizing opportunity. They dream of unlocking secrets that could revolutionize the field of ocular engineering, potentially offering hope to millions suffering from visual impairments. Yet, as we stand on the precipice of this groundbreaking research, a sobering question looms. Could this creature be a silent testament to the vast, unexplored biodiversity that still exists in the world's most remote corners? And if so, what other marvels might be hiding just beyond our reach? Critics of the expedition raise valid concerns. They worry that human intrusion, no matter how well-intentioned, may irreparably damage the delicate ecosystem that has sheltered this species for so long. The very act of observation could alter the creature's behavior, potentially destroying the very thing we seek to understand. As night falls and the forest comes alive with the sounds of unseen life, researchers huddle around their equipment, eyes straining for any sign of movement. The air is thick with anticipation and a palpable sense of unease, for they know that this may be their only chance. The creature, having revealed itself after decades of seclusion, might just as easily vanish once more, this time, perhaps forever. In the end, we are left with the chilling realization: if this creature is indeed real, if those haunting eyes are truly watching us from the shadows, are we truly prepared for what they might see? What judgments might they pass on our world, on our actions, on the very essence of our humanity? As we gaze into the abyss of the unknown, we must ask ourselves, are we the observers, or the observed? And what truths might be revealed in that otherworldly gaze? The forest holds its secrets close, and as the expedition presses on, we can only hope that the answers we seek will not come at too high a price. For in our quest for knowledge, we may find ourselves confronting not just the mysteries of nature, but the very limits of our own understanding. The creature's eyes continue to watch, unblinking, from the darkness, and as we stare back, we cannot help but wonder, what do they see that we cannot? What wisdom do they hold, locked away in the depths of those impossible irises? Only time will tell if we are ready to face the truths they may reveal. For now, we can only wait, and watch, and wonder at the marvels that still exist in the wild places of our world. The hunt for answers continues, but with each step forward, we must ask ourselves, at what cost does our curiosity come? As the night deepens and the expedition presses on, one question lingers in the air, unspoken but ever present. If we do manage to unravel the secrets of those mesmerizing eyes, will we be prepared for the responsibility that comes with such knowledge? The forest whispers its ancient songs, and somewhere in the darkness, a pair of eyes gleam with impossible light. The mystery endures, a testament to the wonders that still exist beyond the reach of our understanding. And as we continue our search for answers, we cannot help but feel a sense of both excitement and trepidation. For in those eyes, we may find not just the key to unlocking biological mysteries, but a mirror reflecting our own place in the grand tapestry of life. The creature watches and waits, and in its gaze, we may yet find truths about ourselves that we never knew existed. The expedition continues, and with it, the hope that someday, we may finally understand the creature that has lived hidden for so long. But until that day comes, we can only marvel at the enigma before us, and wonder at the secrets still waiting to be discovered in the wild places of our world.